So let's talk about diamond color here for a minute. So diamonds, when we're referring to the color, typically we're talking about the colorlessness of diamonds. From the D to Z scale, which is GIA's scale on how to grade diamond color, D refers to a diamond that's absolutely colorless, almost like a glass of water that you can't see any color into it at all. And Z, on the other hand, will give you a very strong tint of typically brown, yellow, or gray. However, diamonds do come in every color of the rainbow. The ones in the bright pinks and blues are just much more rare. When we're looking at color in diamonds, they actually affect the price quite dramatically. So the difference between a K, this diamond for an example, that's a K in color, and this diamond here that's similar weight that is a D in color, can almost double the price of that diamond, even though the clarity and the cut are the exact same and the carat weight's really similar. So the color can be a huge make a huge difference in the price of a diamond overall. Now, the color in diamonds is very subtle to the eye, and some people actually have better reception to color than others. So for some people, they can pick it up really easy, and for those people, I probably recommend going with a higher color diamond, or a D, an F, an E, maybe a G. And then some people, they can't really tell a big difference. And this is a really good way if you're looking to purchase a diamond. If you don't have a really good perception of color, maybe going a little lower in color might be a really good way to save some money while you're shopping for your diamond. Now here, as an example, we actually have 3 different colors. So we have a K in color, which is on the warmer scale of what we sell. And then in the middle, we have a G in color, and here we have a D. When we look at the color of a diamond, we actually look at them table down, cue it up. So we flip the diamond over, and when we do this, we're able to see the true body color of the diamond better. So you're actually peering into the body color of the diamond to make that grading classification. The other thing about color that's really important for us to understand is when we're looking at GIA graded diamonds, which is the standard, the world's best standard for grading diamonds, they don't list a tint of color on the certificate. So when you have a GIA certificate, you'll have, most of the time, you'll just have a color grade. Very rarely there'll be a tint of color, but most of the time you're gonna have a color grade, and it doesn't tell you if it's a brown, if it's a gray, if it's a yellow. Sometimes you have diamonds with really subtle pinks and blues. Those typically go for a lot more money, but there's not listed anywhere in the grade. And those subtle things can make a big difference in terms of what your diamond looks like. So color, in my mind, is probably the one with the widest range in terms of a grade. Every diamond that's graded in H in color might not look like every other diamond that's graded in H in color. That was our video on diamond color. Please like, share, and subscribe to learn more about diamonds.